Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and I am coming on today to tell you what I am reading for the FairytaleAthon. So this readathon goes from February 1st to February 10th, and it is hosted by Alex's Fiction Addiction. And this is all about reading fairy tales or fairy tale retellings. Now, there are 8 challenges that I'm going to tell you about. And the first one is Melt the Frozen Heart. And this is, you need to read a fairy tale or a retelling about friendship or family. And for this one, I chose to read Boy Snow Bird. And this I actually also had in my Blackathon TBR. And it's by Helen Oyemi. And this is one that is about a family. It's about a father and his daughter, and he marries another lady, and they end up having a black child. So which makes you know, obviously that family was thought to be white. Now, it talks about passing, the family was passing, and I'm not sure if it was the father that was passing, the mother that was passing, or both. I'm not sure, but Boy is the stepmother, Snow is the stepdaughter, and then Bird is the child that they have together. And so this is supposed to be a Snow White retelling. It sounds really good. I think it's in the 1950s is when the time period it's being told. And I'm really excited about reading this one. The next challenge is Rapunzel, Rapunzel, Let Down Your Hair. And this one you're supposed to read a book of 500 pages or over. For some reason, I had a hard time finding a book that was over 500 pages. So I finally found one, and that's Inkheart, and it's by Cornelia Funk. This I would consider a fairy tale-ish book. Some of these are not like your normally thought fairy tales, but they're more fairy tale type stories. So this is one of those. And it is about a father who reads stories, and the stories come true from what I understand. And something happens. I think it's him and his daughter. Yeah, her daughter. Or his daughter, I mean. And something escapes one of the books, and it's about, and I know it's a movie, and I've actually seen the movie or parts of the movie, but I don't really remember it. So I've always wanted to read the book, and so I thought this would be a perfect time, and my library had it, so I thought, yay. So the next one is Gadgets and Gizmos Aplenty, and you needed to read a book that's part of a series. I was hoping to get this from my library. I did request it from a local library, not my library, but like one, but they didn't have it. So I'm going to hopefully try to get this one, read this one on Scribd. And that's Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. This is supposed to be a really good book from what I understand, and I know it was made into an anime too, and I have never seen that, so maybe I'll have to watch it after I read the book. But from what I understand, it is about a girl who gets cursed somehow, and she becomes an old lady, and the only way for her to break the curse is to find the wizard Howl and his moving castle. So, I don't know, it sounds good, sounds cute, so I thought I'd read it. The next one is Beware the Snow Queen. And this one, you have to read a book that is set in winter or has a wintry word in the title. And I thought this was the perfect time to read The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. Now, the only thing that I really know about this one is it's a Russian fairy tale. That it is set in Russia, and it's supposed to be really good. I don't want to, on this one, most of the books I want to know, and this one I don't really want to know. I want to read it going in blind. I just want to read it and enjoy it. I've heard mixed things, but mostly good. So, yeah, so I want to read this one, and it's pretty cover. I like that. So, that's that one. And then we have True Love's Kiss, Swoonworthy Romance. Now, I was looking for this one, and I came across this book. It's called Beast. Now, if you've been around when I've done retelling or retell-a-thon, and I don't know if I did this one last year or not, but I love retellings. And so I love Beauty and the Beast. It's my very favorite story. And so I saw this one. It's called Beast by Bree Spangler. And this one's a little different. It's about a 17-year-old boy. Oh, wait. No, maybe he's not. I think he's 17. Maybe he's younger. I can't remember now. But he's 7 feet, almost 7 feet tall. He's really hairy. And kids at school call him Beast. And he goes up on the roof, and it's not to do anything bad. He just wants to go up there to get away, and for some reason he falls off the roof. They think he's trying to commit suicide, and they send him to this group, I think, or therapy or whatever, and then he ends up meeting this girl, and things go from there. And it sounds really cute and really sweet, and it's kind of a modern day, you know, retelling of Beauty and the Beast. So I thought, why not? And the cover is stunning. And at first when I thought, oh, this is the Beast with the horn, but no, I think it's supposed to be him in his baseball cap. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to read for True Love's Kiss. And I hope it's Beauty and the Beast. It hopefully is swoon-worthy. And then the next one is Warm Hugs. Curl up with a warm drink and your favorite retelling. So I have seen this movie. I've never read the book, but like I was just saying, it's my favorite story. So I'm going to read Beastly, which is another retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and this is by Alex Flynn. Another one I was hoping to get at my library, but they couldn't find it. They lost it. I don't know. But this one is about a boy. We're getting it obviously from the Beast perspective, another one. So I'm reading more from the Beast perspective this time, I guess, which is interesting. And he basically disses a witch, and the witch turns him into a beast. And so he has to make somebody fall in love with him. And the movie is really, really good. Like I said, I've never read the book, but I enjoy the movie. I own it and have watched it several times and really enjoy it. So if the book is even, you know, anywhere near the movie, I'm absolutely going to love this. So, and my very favorite type of rose is the white rose. So I absolutely love this cover too. Very simple, but just, you know, and also because if it's, like I said, if it's like the movie, he has a rose on him, and when the petals fall off, because the rose is actually physically like tattooed magically on him. So, but yeah, I'm excited about that one too. Okay, then we have Let It Go, Put Off Reading. Now, this is one I saw first on my Overdrive app for my library, and I have had it on there on my TBR, my wish list on there for a while. I was looking at books and thought I'd check, and my library actually has it. And this is called Splinter by A.G. Howard. And I have never read anything by A.G. Howard, so, and I love this cover. And this is a Alice in Wonderland retelling. And once again, I do not want to know anything else about it. That's enough. And so we're going to check out this. And I've been reading a lot of Alice in Wonderland's retellings lately, actually. So yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a good book. But if it's, anything like the cover, then it should be pretty good. One of these. Yeah, not this one. Okay. Then the last one, and this is one I do not know if I'm going to be able to get a hold of or not, because it's actually not out until the 29th. So I'm hoping that Scribd will have it, or maybe my library, I'll get lucky and my library will get it, but I will not know until the 29th. But this is Gaston's Travel Group, or Gaston's Tavern, the group book, and it is A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Brigid Kimmerer. And this is another Beauty and the Beast retelling. I don't know why, guys. I just They're the ones I kind of, well, this one I didn't, this is not my, I didn't have a choice in this one, but I did want to read this one anyway, so. But anyway, this is another Beauty and the Beast retelling. That's all I pretty much know about this one. That's all, like I said, that's all I want to know. So keep my fingers crossed that I can actually get a hold of this one. If not for this readathon, eventually I will be reading this book. So, but anyway, guys, those are the books that I'm going to be reading for FairytaleAthon. And I hope you join us. I love fairy tales and fairy tale retellings. There's just something really sweet about kind of knowing the story, but getting those little different twists and those little different nuances. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.